Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a little bit of a different review because we're not doing Rainbow, OMG, Monster High, or Bratz, but we're doing a Thor doll. I'm just feeling a little masculine today. So that being said, I got this Lady Thor doll from the Disney store. So this is the Thor Love and Thunder Mighty Thor Special Edition. Here's the box. I don't know like the specifics of this doll line. They're just kind of called Special Edition, and they do different Marvel characters. So yeah. So this doll was $49.99 on the Shop Disney website, but I had a cute little discount code for my birthday, so I only paid $39. Which is honestly still kind of a lot, but I just knew I was gonna go watch this movie, and then I was gonna become obsessed with her, and then I'd be annoyed that I didn't get the doll when I had the chance, so I just went and did it, because, you know, that's what happened with Wanda. I'm so annoyed that I don't have the Wanda doll. But yeah, let's go ahead and get her out of the box, because y'all know I don't be doing boxes. Wait, what's it say? Inspired by the groundbreaking films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Marvel Special Edition Action Dolls are an exclusive series that capture Marvel Studios' iconic superheroes in incredible detail, bringing these epic characters to life. Okay, so they're the Marvel Special Edition Action Dolls. That is a mouthful. All right, let's get her out. Alright everyone, we have Mighty Thor, aka Jane Foster. Is that right? I hope that's right. I'm gonna sound like such a fake fan. I'm like 90% positive. Jane Foster, that's correct. Out of the box, also known as Natalie Portman. So this is gonna be an easy review because this is all we get. So this is the hammer. The Mjolnir, the word I can't say. I like this. It feels pretty hefty. Is it gonna focus? And the sculpting's pretty nice. You can see all the little cracks with the blue thunder coming through them and the little detailing. Pretty cute, the handle, and then there's a little pleather strap. And yeah, you know, it's pretty decent. All right, well, let's look at her. All right, so here is our little close-up of her face. So I was a little surprised when I opened her to find that she does not have a doll stand, which I think is weird when the doll is $50 and is marketed as a special edition collector's doll. Oh, I guess it does say 3+ on the package though. Maybe it's not directed or marketed towards adults. Who knows? Either way, there should have been a stand. But aside from that, as you can see, she's wearing her lovely little... Oh, and she's standing pretty well on her own. Okay, I'll give her that. She's standing pretty well on her own. But anyways, so she has the little Thor helmet here. I don't know much about the lore of Mighty Thor, if I'm being honest. Really, all I know is what I've seen from the trailers. Sorry if I sound like a fake fan. I'm so sorry. But this helmet's pretty cool. There's some brown details in the front and some blue details. And the paint is like this metallic paint. So it's pretty, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Goes all the way around. Stays on her head pretty well, too. Pretty cool little headpiece there. And then that is removable. And we can see her face. So this is sculpted to look like Natalie Portman. And I think it does a pretty good job of capturing her likeness, at least from what I've seen. I've only watched the first Thor movie. And I haven't like specifically watched Natalie Portman movies, so from what I saw in the first movie, it looks pretty good, okay? I am going to catch up on the other movies before I watch the new one. Don't come for me in the comments. But yeah, anyways, so she has brown eyes, minimal makeup. It's just like a nude lid with a brown crease moment going on there, and then a nude lip as well. I feel like this is not lighting her very well, but maybe I'm crazy. I feel like this could be better. It's a little bit better. And she has the little beauty mark right there. And yeah, that's all. There's a little bit of light blushing. She has blonde hair that is, it's like a dirty blonde. It's parted in a side part. I can't really tell what type of hair it is. It's so gelled, right? I have my suspicions that it's probably polypropylene, but you know, right now it feels pretty saran-y and it looks pretty saran-y. So I think it might be saran, which is much like, I'm surprised and very glad to figure that out, because I was totally expecting poly, but you know. Anyways, that's her face. Let's move hold up. I didn't even show the rooting. The rooting is pretty standard for her size of head. It does need some help, like right here in the back. You know, with all these individual gelled curls, it does look a little thin, but you know, what can you do? I'm sure I can fix that. All right, now we're moving on. So here is her bodysuit. So this part right here is plastic, but it is not sculpted to her body. So it is a separate piece. You can see that there is some silver detailing. The actual like body part right here looks like this is supposed to be like the brown pleather almost right here in the middle. It's like a really deep brown, and then we have like a navy, almost black blue going around that, and then there's little studs. They're very like synonymous with Thor's design and whatnot, and there's like this little belt piece to it that goes down with the little silver details. Here it is in the back. It doesn't look like it can be removed without like extreme modification, so that's interesting. I mean, this isn't a doll that really needs to be redressed, so I'm not that bothered by it by any means. You can see her articulation. So she's supposed to have like made to move articulation, and it rotates right here and it bends right here, but I don't know if it's just the arm cuff or what, but it does not go as far as you think it would, but that arm cuff is in the way. It feels kind of fragile, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried. And this little arm cuff doesn't look like it comes off either unless the hand comes off, but I feel like I'm gonna break her. And the hand has some weird articulation in there. It's like a ball joint. It looks like a Nindroid joint to me, but it's so, the hand isn't really moving much. We don't get like tons of movement in that hand because of that. That's about as far as it's going. So that's interesting that they would choose to do it that way instead of just giving her like a regular hand joint. But I don't even know if they really intended for this doll to be taken out of the box, to be honest with you. She has this a brown gauntlet with some black detailing, and then it matches up with the glove on her hand that is sculpted into a fist. She looks pretty buff, so that's fun. This is the same gauntlet with the same glove, and then this little piece to the top of it. I think that's supposed to be up here. That looks more correct to me. So yeah, so go on down a little further. Moving on down, we have this like, this is fabric, so this is like pleather. It's interesting. Oh, it is like lined with a satin material. Very interesting. And it's just hanging down. It's a skirt. I don't know how else to really describe it. There's some lines on it. Maybe that's like Asgardian-y looking, maybe. And then she's wearing some black tights. These are like stretchy material, and it looks like her leg does have the double joint as well. And then she has some knee pads that are silver with some brown details, and here's the boots. These are pretty cool boots. There's lots of detailing on them. It's like there's little wings almost, and then the little black spots and the little brown spots. And it looks like the armor goes over the boot, which is pretty cool. And that is that. Does these, see, even these don't really feel like they were designed to like be removed. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the boot is separate from the little leg piece, and it looks like her foot has articulation too, but it's like the same, I can't really tell. It looks like the same joint as the wrist. That's the word I was looking for. And even this joint looks funny. I don't know, this like body is so strange. I thought it was just gonna be like a made to move knockoff sort of situation, but no, it's really different. And she's also wearing this very long, flowy red cape. As you can see, it goes around. It's made of a satin material. It is hemmed, and so that's nice. There is a bunch of holes in it because of the way they packaged it, unfortunately, but that cape does give us some nice movement. So, yeah. That about wraps it up. Let's do final thoughts. All right, everybody. So that was the Mighty Thor Disney Store action doll. I will say I was expecting a little bit more of a Barbie. Got more of a, you know, G.I. Joe, which was a little shocking. Well, I mean, maybe it's not shocking. I haven't really paid attention to the other ones in full detail. It's just, oh, those look like cute dolls. But this is definitely more of an action figure, and it definitely feels like it was more designed to be in box than out of box. But maybe that's just the way I'm experiencing it. Maybe not everybody feels that way. I just feel like the joints are so strange, and there's even like a little, it's so weird, right? Like, I don't know. I was just expecting more of a Barbie doll, and I like the scale of these, you know, because I like the action figures as well, but they're so tiny, and I just like having something more viable. But, you know, I'm still pretty generally happy with her. I'm not like super disappointed by any means that she's not as Barbie-like as I thought she would be. I'm still gonna have fun with this doll, and I am definitely probably gonna take her to the theater because I am done like that, and I'm gonna enjoy my time doing that. But yeah, that is it. So make sure to subscribe, please. I'm begging you, and please look the little rates. And then here's my socials. Make sure to follow me on them all. I'm trying to post more on TikTok as of late, and I think I need to be more active on my YouTube, Instagram, maybe like stories and whatnot. I wonder if I can't post stories to both Instagrams at the same time. People will get so annoyed at me that follow in both. Anyways, I'm ranting. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.